April 16th is packed with cozy game releases. Today I'm going to be sharing 7 games coming out in April, with 3 of those being just on the 16th that I think you should know about. There's also an additional 8th coming out at the end of March that I do still want to mention in this video. So, let's get started. Our first game this month is about a young girl's dreams, grief, and hope. In Fishbowl, Aloy gets her first job in the big city as a work-from-home video editor, but she lives on her own and is grieving the loss of her grandmother. You'll piece together her emotional story, both past and present, while she connects with others and sorts through her grandmother's belongings. The choices you make for Aloy throughout the game will shape her outcome. And if you're wondering why it's called Fishbowl, amidst all her feelings of loneliness and despair, she befriends a magical talking fish from her childhood named Paplet, who helps her on her journey of self-discovery. Fishbowl releases on April 2nd for PlayStation 5 and PC. This next game features a small lizard traversing the ancient world in a quiet puzzle adventure. In Gecko Gods, this tiny gecko will climb walls and ceilings, sail a wooden boat, snack on some yummy insects, solve ancient puzzles, and uncover a lost civilization full of hidden secrets. You'll be able to experience the world through the eyes of a gecko when Gecko Gods releases on April 16th for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version coming soon. Arguably, the biggest game set for release this month is Tomodachi Life: Living the Dream. Over 10 years since the first game on the 3DS, this new title came as a big surprise to many fans. It is a social simulation game in which you fully create Mii characters from their appearance to their individual personalities and interests. You will watch as your world comes to life in very weird and wacky ways with your characters. They'll interact with one another, or you may need to take control and urge them in the right direction. You can make it as relaxing or chaotic as you desire. Sit back and observe, or pick them up and place them next to other Miis, allowing them to forge friendships, start fights, fall in love, and so much more. Not only are you in charge of your Miis, but also the island they live on, by expanding and decorating however you want with a variety of buildings such as homes, restaurants, and shops. April 16th will also see the release of Tomodachi Life: Living the Dream for Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, though a specific Switch 2 version has not yet been announced. This next game is actually a DLC for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. City Town is finally releasing for players outside of Apple Arcade. This is a major expansion that will feature over 90 quests, 7 new shops like a plushie boutique and an arcade, and your own fully customizable cafe. Meet a new character, Usahana, with 35 friendship levels, and she'll help you design and renovate Imagination Cafe. She also has some of her own friends that might come to visit, so you'll need to prepare some cozy apartments within the Rainbow Tower to welcome them. City Town is also releasing on April 16th with Tomodachi Life and Gecko Gods. It will be available for Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, PlayStation 5, and PC. If you're looking for a cozy decorating and exploration game that can be played alone or with friends, then Outbound might be for you. In Outbound, you start off with an empty camper van that you will transform into the home of your dreams. You simply drive around the many diverse biomes, collecting materials to build in and on top of your camper van. It can also be freely customized with paint, decorations, and furniture items. You'll need to tend to a garden of plants and mushrooms, and there's also an option to adopt a pet to bring with you on the road. Outbound releases on April 23rd across all platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and PC. Though this next game takes place in the dead of winter, it's still set for a spring release. In Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth, a young Moomin Troll wakes up early from his hibernation. Though he's unfamiliar with the winter season, he decides to set off anyways, exploring the cold landscape for the first time. While looking for someone to take care of him and banish winter, which is a sentiment I can personally get behind, he ends up meeting new and old friends and helping them along the way with quests and puzzles. Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth is a story-driven adventure about community and kindness that releases on April 27th for the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 and PC. The final game on this April list is set in a small town in early 1990s Japan. Makoto is a college student working her summer break at her aunt's convenience store. You'll stock shelves, tidy up the store, order new products, and connect with your customers in meaningful ways through branching dialogue choices. In Konbini, One Store, Many Stories is meant to be a relaxing and light management sim in which the everyday tasks support the storytelling, focusing more on the way these interactions with others shape your relationships with them and with each other. In Konbini releases on April 30th across all platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and PC. Before we wrap this up, I did mention earlier that there was going to be a game on this list coming out at the end of March. I didn't want to leave this one out because I wasn't able to include it in my video on March upcoming games because the release date was announced about a week after I posted that video. And this one might be my favorite from today's list. Animal Kind is easily the cutest sandbox game that lets you play as a little corgi, trash panda raccoon, or a sweet kitty, with an expanded selection coming later. Your animal will discover ancient mech, which will allow them to explore the vast open world, gather resources, recruit other adorable animal villagers, craft items, and cook dishes. With your fully customizable animal and their equally customizable mech suit, build, terraform, and decorate the village from the ground up. Animal Kind can be played solo or with friends and is set to release into early access on March 30th for PC. And those are just a few of the cozy games coming out this month. Let me know in the comments which ones you're interested in. I could definitely add a couple of these to my very long backlog. And speaking of my backlog, if you want to see a ranking of nearly 60 cozy games from my backlog, check out this video here. I'll see you in the next one.